Hello, this is Steve Shaw for acrylicpouring.com, and today we're going to keep it classy. I was at my local Michael's store and they had some pre-painted black canvases, which are always kind of nice, and I love the idea of saving some time, saving some money if they're on sale, which these were, but also having that black background kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off for having to fill everything up so perfectly or having to come back in with a black paint and painting in some of the edges. So I wanted to keep it classy, and the three colors I've seen in other videos that do that are gold, silver, and black. Gold, silver, and black. So I've done a little pre-mixing here, and I'm going to do a flip cup with gold, silver, and black. So let's take a look. I'm going to be working on a 16 by 20 inch canvas. I've got a cup of gold mixed up, silver and black. The gold was Acrylic's Loft Gold, and I mixed this with some Floetrol and a little bit of water. I have the silver is Folk Art Platinum, and I mixed that with a little bit of water, and sometimes instead of Floetrol, I will add a little bit of Zinsser paint booster, and I think that this helps hold the paint together. If you thin it out with water, this just helps little molecules and stuff hold together better. And finally, I've got the Apple Barrel Gloss Black, and I mixed it with a little bit of water and a couple of shots, or maybe a tablespoon of the Zinsser paint booster. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Treadmill Oil, which is actually the silicone treadmill belt lubricant, 100% silicone. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 in there, 1, 2, 3, and I'm actually going to put 1, 2, 3 in the black as well. And remember, all this stuff is approximate. You're never going to be able to exactly recreate someone else's pour painting. When I'm looking at videos on YouTube or the internet or at acrylicpouring.com, I'm really just looking for ideas and color combinations. So hopefully that's what this will do for you today. But again, gold, silver, or platinum, and black. So let's get to doing our mix here. Got a 16-ounce cup, which I'm going to try to fill up most of the way. I've found that for a 16 by 20 canvas, you need close to 16 ounces of paint to really get good coverage. So I'm just going to layer these in here. Here's some gold, some silver, and some black. Ooh, that black is already kind of doing some pretty things in there. Gold, silver is floating on the top, so it must be pretty light. And black. And I'm always afraid to use too much black because a little bit of black will go a long way. So I'm going to do a nice big, kind of finish it up with this gold. Okay. Things are looking pretty interesting up in the cup, if you can see that up in there. Move my paints out of the way. Take my canvas from my flip cup, taking my 16 by 20, flipping it over. I don't know if you do this trick or not, but I picked this up from one of the videos. If you put push pins in the corner of your canvases, it will hold your canvas up off the table when you move this to dry, and it really keeps it from sticking to the table and makes it easier for you to move it around. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, flip. All right, all that paint is sitting underneath there, just ready to go. 1, 2, 3, cross your fingers. Boom. Wow. Man, I got cells exploding all over the place in here. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to let it sit for just a moment. It seems to be leaning this way, so I guess there we go. It's doing some nice stuff. It's not too heavy on the black, which I like. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and just start rotating, tilting this thing around a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. Go down here, go off an edge. Down here. Oh, this is pretty. The black is making kind of the almost like edging around some of those cells popping up. This is gonna be a good one, I think. All right, coming down here. Wow. Got one little corner down there. Come on, corner, go get got. Nice. Wow, okay. It's a little muddy down in this corner. The gold is coming out strong and pretty up here. So, and my black's still pretty crisp. So I'm gonna hold it like this for just a moment and let some of this work its way down. Oh yeah, looking nice. Okay, that's what we have so far. And this is pretty. It's got some nice pattern design, a little rhythm with the way the paint was flowing across there. Not totally happy with this down in here. It's kind of blending together a little too much. So I'm going to wipe my hands off here and hit it with a torch. Now whenever you use a torch, make sure your area around your pour box or whatever area you're working in is kind of clear so you don't catch anything on fire. And let's see what happens when we hit this. The torch I use usually a bigger propane torch. I know most people use a smaller one, but I like this one. Hoping something will happen down in here. Not much. Okay, that did a little bit as far as bringing some cells out, but not tons. I'm still looking at this painting. It's pretty strong across here with the black and the gold. Little muddy down here, so I'm just gonna tilt this and see if we can't stretch some of those stronger colors in that black down into this bottom corner to give it a little more, I don't know, cohesiveness. Okay. All right, there she is. And guys, it is pretty, but it is not outstanding. So whenever I have a painting like this, it's pretty, but it's not knocking my socks off. I could leave it like this and just have a so-so okay painting. But what I found, something you can do to kind of maybe save a painting, if you want to call it that, is do a swipe. I wasn't planning on doing a swipe, but I think I am, just to see what happens. I've got some black left over, thank goodness. And I've got some gold left over as well, so I got some black and some gold. So I'm going to just put a streak of black over on this side, along with some gold, and we'll just pull it across and see what happens. Nice, heavy, thick line of black. Nice line of gold. And I'm going to add one more gold back here. And I'm going to add one more streak of gold in the middle. Why? Because I can, that's why. This is a no rules kind of painting. All right. Wow, I don't know, this is pretty right through here, just the gold laying on top of the black. I may have to do another painting that just uses that. Okay. I'm gonna pause the painting for just a moment while painting. I'm gonna pause the camera for just a moment while I go get some paper towels, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and this is a great trick if you don't know. You can use a swiping tool, which can be a piece of cardboard or a piece of plastic, anything that you want to use to drag the paint across, and I've used many different things. But another great trick I picked up from videos is take a paper towel, put it under in the sink, spritz it down or water it down, squeeze out the extra water, and this makes a really great swiping tool. I've got a little bit of black left, so I'm going to go ahead and do one more nice thick layer of black and use that up. And let's watch across here and see what happens. Oh, wow, that is just pretty just like that. Okay, here we go though. Focus, Steve, focus. Laying it on, pulling across. All the way across. Gonna shake off or pull off the extra there on the side of my pour box. One more time ought to do it. Oh, wow. I think we have a save here. If you can see this, we're getting lots of really pretty little cells just popping up all through there. And more may happen when I hit it with the torch one more time. Let's see what happens. Looks pretty, but I want more. Apparently I don't know how to stop today. So give me, oh, do I have any paint here? Got a little bit of gold across here. Let's see, this time I'm just gonna use a little tool here. Wipe off in between. Oh yeah, popping through there, really pretty. Wow, I really like that. All right, I'm gonna pick this up, tilt it just a little bit. Stretch that gold down. Oh, it almost looks like a golden spider web coming across there. Nice. I'm going to let that just carry right on down. Okay. So here's what we have. I think it's probably going to hang this way. See if I can get that glare off of there. This is going to be a really pretty painting. All right, I will add a couple of shots of this at the end after it has dried, but that's it. If you do a painting and it's not really, you're not crazy about it, just do a swipe on it. Grab some black, grab some gold, and do a swipe. Because if you don't like the painting, then why keep it? You know, if you're gonna, you can always pour over a canvas. So at that point, just do something different, and I like to do a swipe. So thank you very much for watching this video, and feel free to leave a comment down below. If you like the content, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And pretty much all of my paintings are going to be for sale at my Etsy store. So if you go to etsy.com, just search for Steve Shaw or Art by Steve Shaw, and my work will show up there. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi guys, here is a final follow-up shot of the painting, the Keeping It Classy painting. And I'm really glad that I did the swipe, the extra swipe with the black and the gold, because what was a mediocre pour painting, I think has turned into a really, really beautiful painting that someone would be proud to hang on their wall. And it'll look even shinier and prettier when I get it sealed up with the epoxy resin or acrylic spray. I'll seal it up here in a couple of days after it dries. Thanks for watching.